You know, even this might be kind of a cool spot to fly the quad sometime. Is this thing recording or what? Yeah, it is. Just fly, fly, don't go flying out high, but just take off here and then go down into the canyon.
There's a trail coming down that way, there's a trail coming down here, there's one over there.
Like if I took off from here and then just dove down into that, you know, and flew over those trees, I don't think you'd see any squatch or anything, but it still would be kind of cool. But boy, if it got lost, look at that. Look at how thick that stuff is. Trying to get down there to get it would be a nightmare.
It'd be gnarly.
Oh my goodness. That would just be, that stuff is so
cool how there's a little clearing.
So thick.
Like over there where there's that one trail comes down through there and it's kind of like a little open meadow, you see.
Well, we're getting further up the mountain, and see, we're getting further from civilization also. We got quite a ways to go up to the lake. I don't know, I imagine it might be an hour. Hopefully not, maybe only 20 minutes. But we're going to pass by another place called Silver Star that we like. We're going to just pass by that today, but it looks like a promising spot to check out on some other day. So we're going to keep moving out. This looks like a good day. We're squatching.
Randy says we're getting higher up the mountain, and I forgot what he said again. We're going up to the Silver Star, up to the lake. I remember that part. So this is, it looks like some good squatching country up in here. Boy, look at this. Just thick woods. Really looks like, whoa, big. Looks like it could be some good squatching up in here. Yep. Whether we see something or not, who knows, but just looks like kind of country they would probably thrive in. This is one of our promising possible Sasquatch camping sites here. There's a little stream that comes down and some water over here. And then the stream runs down that way, so we feel it may have some potential. We're not sure, but something to try. This is definitely getting in some good Sasquatch territory. Around here is a gorgeous area too. Beautiful up here. I forgot what he said again.
There's the sign. We're almost to the lake. Awesome. This is a bit of a ways though, I'm telling you. And then this is the other road for the little shortcut to the other side of the lake, I take it. Alright. We're on our way.
Randy says that was a shortcut to the bottom of the lake, and we're going to continue this way a couple more miles and get to the lake while we can. And he said some other stuff too that I forgot.
You know, look at all the campsites, and they're really well placed. You could even bring a motorhome up here, I imagine. Yeah. The way they have all this. Put a tent up. It'd be awesome. Well, we're at the Plaskett Lake campsite, and it's not primitive at all. I don't think it'd be much of a squatching spot. As you can see, there's quite a few campsites here. I imagine this place gets pretty packed certain times of the year. There's nobody up here right now. It's pretty cold up here. But there was another campsite on the other end of the lake, and we're going to probably go check that out, see if it's a little more exclusive, not so many people
There, and I think actually that's where we can cut off to some of the trails that go to some of the areas we think might be some good squatching areas. I don't know. Randy says he thinks this campsite's not primitive enough. So we're going to go over to the other side and we'll see if it's a little more primitive and better squatching over there. You know, some of these areas, even though this is a fairly big campsite, this time of the year when nobody's around, you would think maybe Sasquatch might not be so afraid to be around here. It's still some very squatchy area. Seems to be anyways. I mean, it's not like I've seen anything here, so I don't know where I can really say that other than from reports that I've read about. But it just seems like some good area to me.
Well, we found a spot here that I wanted to go do some phantom flying, fly the quad a little bit. Doesn't really look like a squat spot, but it's kind of a pretty spot to get a shot with a quad. So we'll throw that in there and see what you think. And we're off.
We're looking at some footprints here to see if there's anything. Got a couple strange things, but you know, when it comes to snow and ice, the way it melts, it's so hard to tell what's what. Most of these look like just human footprints around here.
Dog prints over here.
Yeah, dog prints.
Look.
Well, it looks like a weird shoe, doesn't it?
Looks like toes.
Yeah, but I think it's just looks like just the way that looks like a shoe, or a couple people walked over it. See human footprints, but that looks like that could be a dog. Well, these footprints look like it was probably a person with a dog, because if you get over here in the mud, you can see it a little more clearly. This would be a great spot if a Squatch did walk by, though, to grab some footprints, but just not seeing anything. This is kind of an interesting print right here I'm looking at. So hard to tell in this kind of brush, but you can see something definitely cut the surface there. I don't know. Doesn't look really fresh or anything, but definitely can tell that something pressed down there. Man, I get in a spot like this and I just can't help wanting to scan the ridge line. Something right there, what is that thing? Looks like he's watching us. Something right there, what is that thing? an overflow or something. Because there's a picnic basket way over there.
See a pile of firewood over there.
Yeah, that, and then there's a picnic bench right over there too.
I'm gonna try a yell right here. This is like a closed campsite here, which would mean that the Squatches would know there wouldn't be a lot of people around here probably, so you never know. Let me try a yell. What was the other sound they make? Like a little, like a whoo type thing? I was listening to something, let's see. Yeah, maybe daytime isn't a good time for squatching. Well, at least for calling and stuff, because you know they may not call back. Cause who knows? They may be up in the woods watching us and know that we're, you know, oh, there's a couple people down there. Who cares?
Couple tourists.
Yeah. I think usually when they're seen in the day, it's by like total accident. Somebody just happened upon one. Now I heard some research of these guys were talking about. A lot of times it's always mothers with young ones, right? And so they're like, you know, they're the young ones playing or whatever, and then they're caught off guard because they were too busy focusing on the young one and what it's doing. And I've read some.
I wouldn't want to get between a Sasquatch mom and its young.
No, I don't think that would be too good. Pretty nice woods though here.
Randy says this is pretty nice woods here.
Yeah, it's pretty squatchy in here.
Pretty squatchy.
Pretty squatchy.
Randy says it's pretty squatchy in here.
Yeah, it's pretty squatchy right here. Look at this. Uh-oh, wait. Oh, man, I don't want to hit something that mess up my truck, but look it up in here. Look up in these woods. The thicket.
Well, we're heading home. I mean, we did go up there with the chopper once, the quad, the little Phantom too, but I don't know if we got any good footage or not. But the sun's down. You can see we're driving in the shade. Beautiful background setting we got. We didn't see any squatches. The campsite didn't turn out to be a good thing. It was more of a bust, though it is great for me to bring my family up to. So we're thinking maybe our first campsite's the one we may do our first camp outing and do an overnight squatch, so we can be out there at night and do some howls and some wood knocks. Maybe bring some recording devices.
Down by that.
We're not done. Yeah, we're not done with the.
Down by that spring where we were last time.
We're not done here yet. We're just beginning our journey in Mendocino National Forest.